Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay. It just feels weird to me. I feel like sort of Bane, Sky. I mean, obviously, you grip somebody, you Mystic Flare them, they're going to die, right? But it's like, do you have enough team fight with just the Invoker there playing into like Pango DP? That feels a little bit scary to me. And now they take PL last on this last phase. That's a strong PL pick.
Yeah, the classic PL versus the Invoker. Used to get to hang out in the mid lane, but yeah, single target from the Bane. Not a lot of great AoE damage from the Sky. The Breathe Fire's there, which is kind of okay, but you know, losing all your mana on DK isn't great either if he winds up going for a Diffusal. Of course, with Diffusal being all weird now, I never even know when anyone's going to get by it at this point.
Yeah, that's true. It's I mean, I think that you still get that pretty early and start fight. You don't
nice.
need to fight probably, yeah. Now here is a thing, Trent, that I kind of like. Bane Shard. Let's go.
Yes. Oh yeah, because he gets the bonus heal
PL.
from the illusions.
That's right. Bonus heal from illusions, and then also reveal the real PL. Easy grip. Just grab him.
If only it were that easy. Why?
I mean, could be.
Probably not going to get Faceless Void here, if I had to guess. I'm sure they knew that when they picked the Sky.
Yeah. Well, do they give him Void?
Sky would really, or Faceless Void would be great for the draft, I think, at this point. Like, I do think they need kind of someone else who's a little bit in there to do something, but it would be very committal on the chrono, so I'm sure they're not even going to care that much if it gets banned. It does kind of feel like they need more of like a, God, I almost want to say like a troll. As ugly as that feels. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. A lot of the PL answers don't feel great. I am really liking this Navi draft a lot. I think that I mean, again, like, when I look at DP in the second phase, I just think, how has this happened? You know, surely this is not the way this should go.
Where did it all go wrong?
Like, they first picked DP last game on HellRaisers, and now they give it up in the second phase. It's crazy. But Puck Band, Ember Band. Ooh, what about HellRaisers picking Lesh safe lane? What do you think of that?
That'd be pretty hype. But then you have Lesh Invoker. Oh, they banned the Troll too.
Yeah.
I don't even think Troll's like that great versus PL, but it is a Watson classic. So they they got it. I don't know. I mean, I know Navi saw that and they said I'd rather they had Void than PA and Troll, and I kind of agree. Which is weird to say because whenever we see Invoker, we always assume they're gonna pick Void if they can, and it always gets banned. But there's so much pressure on these chronos this game. It's literally everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and there are heroes that can set things up, right? You've got DK there for the stuns to like go in for some initial fights. I think that probably the Skywrath enables the Void more so because you're going to now be in this situation where like a DK stun into a Mystic Flare is like, you know, death for these heroes. So then it's like things can get a little bit spicy and mixed up in there. Interesting.
Well, the DP, I think, is probably just going to be a 5. There's just too much value, unfortunately, so I'm not going to get my Disruptor. So we do need a no-one hero here. Or, I mean, he's going to be matched versus the Invoker. He could play the Pango if he wants to, but that seems kind of pointless. He might as well get a better matchup. No one Storm Spirit? No one Void Spirit? Void Spirit with the Silence looks nasty this game. Oh! Whoa!
Okay, they want to play fast.
Who's doing this? Laze is taking that in the 3. It'll be the no one Pango. All right. I mean, he's so good at Pango. I love watching his Pango.
I think the biggest thing here is they're just recognizing how do you deal with boars? Like, how do you deal with them running at your towers with this lineup? They have such little wave clear. Like, even amongst DK, like, he doesn't have wave clear. Invoker doesn't have wave clear, really. Like, none of these heroes hit creep waves. Oh, no.
They left out this big cheesy bait of Faceless Void, and they just gobbled it up over there like a slice of Gouda. But I don't know if it is Gouda this game.
No, it's old Gouda. What's old Gouda?
Some blue cheese.
No, blue cheese is still tasty. This is stinky bad cheese. This is like nacho cheese. It's been left out for a while.
All the stinky bad cheeses are usually the expensive cheeses, though.
That's right. and this is going to be expensive for HellRaisers.
It's a costly pick, this Faceless Void.
We're really good at what we do. You know that?
I know. It's very obvious.
All right. Well, an impressive game number 1 for NaVi, dealing with some of the struggles early on and then able to overcome. We'll see if HellRaisers can do the same. I'm looking at this draft and thinking it's tough. Trent, are you kind of on the same page as me?
Yes. They gave them the condition. They said, go ahead, take Faceless Void. And they did. So Watson, all pressure upon the... maybe Rebel just pops off on Invoker. It was kind of close a couple times on the snap.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I will say is that you will not have the problem of the last game where Watson was struggling to really be involved in the mid and the later parts of the game. On that tiny Faceless Void, it's probably one of the easiest ways to get involved because you have this timer on your hero that just says, like, go do something, and it's almost guaranteed to be successful. So it's very easy to take the time out of hitting creeps to go and do that.
Well, we'll see if they can hit those timings perfectly when the Chronosphere is up and online, and if they can make all the plays that they need to happen. Also, just a heck of a lot of just burst damage that they've got in general. I think that's the other hero that we definitely need to watch is going to be Gilgear. How much he can get done with those early Mystic Flare usages. But likewise for NaVi, I mean, geez, you talk about a strong off lane. You've got Beastmaster Ench. I mean, this tower is going to drop very rapidly.
Now, more importantly, tell me your thoughts about the people who don't bring their courier outside of the fountain.
Cowards.
Are they're just lazy? Like they're missing out on these free seconds right now. Like
that's right.
The time that DK's courier is going to take to meet up with the rest of these couriers when he finally wants an item, that can be avoided. Same thing with our Beastmaster on the other side. So, Laze, the Beastmaster, being a little bit lazy.
Don't do it. Oh, God. Oh, no. It was good. I liked it.
And our Dragonite here, really limiting his potential of his courier. Not so limitless, if I do say so myself.
Do you remember that movie Limitless?
I can picture it, and I remember that on The Office they watched it on the bus ride.
Yeah, that's right. That's probably the best thing about that movie.
That's the most relevant popular culture it ever got.
True. It did have a really good Kanye song in the trailer, though. The trailer for that movie was better than the movie itself.
A really good Kanye song. So what is it, like 2008?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
2009? Yeah.
It was a cool minute ago.
Regardless, snap. Take that.
Nailed it.
Nowhere is safe for Kanye.
Jeez, dude. Imagine if he's watching right now. How would he feel?
He's trying to relax. He's tuning into his favorite Dota stream, Beyond the Summit. And he's catching strays.
Poor Ye. All right, well, let's get into this one. NaVi gonna start cutting in. Actually, look at this. HellRaisers up top side. Malady and Gilgear are set up, and they're going to try and go for an early pickoff here. Oh, this would be huge for them if they can make it work. Have Concussive Shot already skilled up. And, dude, NaVi, they're playing so safe. Look at how far back they are. Damn, dude, they knew.
At least Bane is a great taunt, So is that.
That's true.
As well. So, yeah, nothing for the initial. I do like that play quite a bit, too, whenever someone goes for that. Comes back down to the bottom lane where we're going to have Solo blocking off the camp. Goes for the body block this time. No sentry in play. But no concern. Body blocks, hard to really force a DP off of that because she'll just siphon and sit there. And is he actually going to get that courier? Oh, nice. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he got it.
Whoa, he did. He managed to get it.
Oh, no,
that
his courier.
No, run away. That's fine. It's good. Well, yeah, this is, oh my goodness, Malady getting brought down very low in that top side of the map. You're seeing already the pressure that can be put on. They took over another one of those melee creeps in the lane and just started running it at the Bane a little bit there.
So it's pretty Foreman up there now, too. He's ready to whip some people. Whip him into shape.
Get after it. Punches, punches.
Too many units here. A Boar and a Cobalt Foreman.
Does that mean they're running around faster with the Boar, too? Able to zone it a little bit more. But Watson gets the deny. Can't quite get there in time. Well, Malady keeps on tanking through these right clicks coming from these annoying creeps. As well as the Ench herself. So We'll see at least how they're able to deal with this pressure that we know is going to be coming out. So far, so good. 10 last hits on the Void, only 6 on the Beastmaster. But you imagine that this is starting to become more difficult as the laning stage goes on further and further.
This one definitely ramps up, especially because of everything that's going to be multiplicative with the Ench of the Beastmaster, like when the inner beast starts coming out too.
Right.
Impacting his units and then the Ench's units. And I envision problems for Malady.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you see there getting also the Wolf. That's going to be brought over in just a couple of seconds here as well. Although it might just decide to go and farm a little bit more with Sweden Strong with this. We've seen that Enches sometimes will just opt to go for the early, like, couple of small items that start, like, boosting things up and then eventually make some changes. Some packet loss, not great.
You can see also next to Sweden Strong, they planted this OBS. They did this last game as well. But more important, I would say this game with the Invoker in the mid, as it's fairly vulnerable. Snap at least had some options to escape. But if you rotate in with Sweden Strong at the right moment, then he might just die from a single swashbuckle into some sort of slow or stun disable from the Enchantress.
It also sort of gives the signal to the rest of HellRaisers that they can play more aggro on the Beastmaster since they know he's completely alone. So nice heads-up play there as Solo trying to keep Gilgear back against Limitless down here as well. And Vtune going to be pushed pretty far back there. So they're doing a pretty solid job so far on HellRaisers of maintaining a decent start to this one.
Except top, though. I don't know. This top is not working. Like, they are not slowing down Lays at all. Right, keeping perfect pace with the Void. Bane was there in person, like trying to help it the whole time, and Sweden Strong's just been farming. Yeah,
it's actually a problem. It's a good point. They kept the creep wave close to his tower, which is probably a big part of the reason why that worked. And now, back towards mid. Rabel getting pummeled and punched, but the Quas keeping alive that Invoker for a little bit more, and has the full urn completed now.
All right, no one. The 4-minute rune. Big moment here.
Another courier killed. Easy.
Oh, let's see. Is no one going to win this game? No one with the win. As water runes, it's 4 minutes. No one with the easy win. Gilgear.
See, I thought you were talking about Gilgear coming in and stopping it. Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
I definitely looked at the clock and noticed that. That is for sure.
That's what happened. I like it.
Yep.
Oh, look at up top now. Sweden Strong's got the troll. They're gonna. This actually might be the tower dead. Like, legitimately, how much damage can they get done on this? Do they try and push it?
You're very confident in these skeletons.
Dude, I'm telling you, these skeletons are a menace.
They are actually terrifying, and they do not have the clear. And the units are starting to stack up here.
Yeah, I think they might actually be able to take this tower.
2 points inner beast. Watson, how about taking him?
I mean, they're going in for him. Watson's in trouble. They got all the vision in the world. The tower's halfway dead. Dude, this creep, this Enchantress is so silly. Look at how much damage gets done.
She's got one more summon if he lives. Come on, let him live. Come on, summon.
He's got enough HP. The summon's there. Damn, dude. And now they turn on Malady, continue to run at them. Lays just beats him down to death. Now Watson, he's trying to get out of here too. Dude, it's too strong.
It's too strong.
It's way too strong. How is this fair?
What a disaster of a lane. No pressure on the Beastmaster. Edge farms the whole time, and when she decides to show up, they just take the tower. Perfectly executed once again here from Lays and Sweden Strong.
Yeah.
Like, the 2 games in a row, they have dominated their lane.
So, again, for anybody wondering, that tower was at just about full HP when they started hitting it, and I think it was before the catapult even got there. Roll in now. No one shows up. Oh, Nightmare dodge.
That was a great Nightmare.
But it won't matter. They get the kill. Nonetheless, no one goes down. And HellRaisers, I mean, it's already starting to build up. This is a lot faster, the timing on all this stuff. It's actually going to be a spawn down bottom. Gilgear gets the invis.
Okay, but now I was watching last game, and Watson was playing Tiny, and he farmed back up and was right back in the game. So is that going to happen again on Faceless Void?
Dude, I don't know. I do know.
He doesn't kill entire creep camps in 2 hits?
Oh, Gilgear. Reveal. The silence is there. No one. And he just turns around and is fine now. And Gilgear will TP out afterwards. But guess who's got another creep, Trent?
Oh, I know this one.
Strong coming
I've
on
seen
in
this.
with the troll. And they have a catapult this time too. Dude, this tower's dead. They can't do anything. This game is potentially just, I mean, all the towers are going to be gone. Look at it. The catapult's getting plus 18 damage. You kill the creeps, and ooh, they do manage to get the catapult kill with it, but still, the tower's dead. That is a 7-minute 2 tier 1 towers taken.
Well, the more towers you give up, the closer they are to your base, and the less distance you have to go to Chrono.
That's true. You know, always look on the bright side. It's like the bare necessities. You got to search for them.
That's describes Watson's inventory right now. The bare necessities.
Yeah. Man, it's definitely struggling. And roar, roll, got him. Oh, but a good nightmare. Good nightmare for Malady. That keeps him alive. That was much needed. Holy moly. Gilgear now comes in. Do they have enough for a chrono? I mean, they just don't have any damage afterwards. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Lays turned on. They get the silence off the one to Watson. He can jump back in 10 seconds, but they get the kill onto the Beastmaster. HellRaisers bring literally everybody, but they managed to get it.
They got to fight. They have to find more gold from this because they're not getting gold from towers right now. He has another tornado, but I don't think they have enough damage.
They got to get this kill. They need the urn charges. They need everything, and it's not there. And Gilgear instead is going to go down. Rebel tries to get away, and Hastrun's going to be there, so that's enough to keep him alive. Jeez. What a frustrating game for these guys.
I heard there was a fan lancer in this game, though. And
yeah,
that's huge.
Oh, no.
VTune has just been farming up a storm. Going to have that nice early diffusal blade since it's so cheap these days.
Okay.
Get right into it.
Well, in the meantime, more pressure up here on the top side of the map, which is more space, as you said, for VTune to get his farm on down there bottom. And I mean, we'll see if NaVi can continue this sort of snowball that we're seeing. Last game, there were some problems that occurred with it. But at least at this early going, things are looking very good for NaVi.
Yeah, this is more like a Katamari ball, not so much a snowball, you know? This is more like you're just kind of rolling around and gathering up all these units, and they're just sort of helpless. I feel like it's more like that sort of a style, where it's not really going to melt away, because this is a very dominant pushing prowess that they have here. DP, Ench, and Beastmaster.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. And every couple of minutes that goes by, in a way, it feels like it's actually just getting stronger. The Nightmares there traded off onto the creeps. Watson running away. They have Rabel in the area. Oh, and the Hurricane pushback onto Malady. Well done. Very well played.
Gets the tips. It's like, you've been practicing, I see. Yes, very good. Keep in mind, that was an Enchantress who doesn't even have Untouchable yet. And still looks pretty untouchable for Watson there, as Watson will run into a Centaur, but just has to hide down in the triangle, farm, and try and make their way. They're just going to get top tower. I don't think they're coming back for this.
No.
Oh, they glyph, though. Okay.
I mean, that's still another creep wave coming in a second. They can pressure it out again if they
want.
want.
It's coming again. The troll.
Get out of there.
Run
away.
Tower.
Oh,
Why
it can't
don't you
run.
Leave?
Oh, it can't run. Oh, no.
Let me check here. Yeah, the tower does have 0 movement speed. Can we increase that?
Yeah, probably. Needs a buff. Another Hurricane pullback. Malady gonna nightmare himself, but to no avail. Eventually, this will be a dead hero. And now just Roar Limitless. He came in to defend. There is no defense against the power of the push. It is much too much. And just like that, they're going to try and pressure this down and get this tower. I mean, they have Exorcism. They don't even need it. Devastating.
I mean, do you stop? I think you forced them all back. What is the threat if you push here? You all get chronoed?
Oh, no.
But as long as you pop the attendants.
Well, there's an Exorcism on high ground. Solo's there. They bring 3 back. Tornado, roll in. No one says, come and deal with me.
Oh, he's not 6. He's 2 XP away on Bane.
Oh,
2.
Oh, yeah,
now he's 6.
it.
A little bit too late, though.
4 heroes back, and yeah, I mean, they can take this outpost if they want to. They can do whatever they want.
Oh, they're going.
This game is mega free.
They got Flare. They got the grip. They don't have Chrono, but that's okay. They're going in. So they're going to triangle. They're going to hunt V-Tune. Oh, he's TPing away. He needs to catch that bottom wave. There's farm to be had.
Limitless gets some D wards there. They're going for this play around towards mid again, I guess. I mean, they see solo, but you don't want to go onto him. That feels like a terrible kill to try and get. What a tough game.
Whew. They watched the smoke pop too, so they actually know that they just smoked as well.
Yeah.
And that nice mental victory there. Man, giving this Faceless Void was so sick by Navi. That was just so nice.
Yeah, the swap to playing Beast just worked really well. You can see that there's still like 70% win chance on this one from according to Dota Plus. There's ways that this draft could maybe work if HellRaisers can buy enough time, but I mean, it's just looking very hard to make that work.
Yeah, they need time and they need perfect execution on their spells.
Yeah.
Like Navi have very nice point and click. The hardest execution element is probably just like good Pango rolls, but no one, very accomplished Pango player, he'll be fine. Other than that, it's just like point and click roar, and then please kill them. The ghosts are very freeform there from solo. You're fine. They need to hit like big chrono into perfect tornado, and it's gonna be a while before you have any sort of like cataclysm or something to try and carry these team fights.
Definitely, and you can see that he's just going for the Midas as soon as possible after getting the Spirit Vessel done. But I mean, he needs those charges to get up and online before he can like actually start dealing at least a little bit of damage, considering he only has the 1 point in Exort. But yeah, Ace, chance for a kill here. Blink reveal, Mystic Flare right on top, dead. Now they have afterwards good cold snap onto no one. Does not have shard yet. Doesn't have anything really, but oh my god, V-Tune showed up. All right, V-Tune showed up, and well, Watson drops it. Do they have the damage though? No more Mystic Flare. They don't have the mana. It's not enough cooldown, but they get the grip onto V-Tune. Get him for the kill. Watson does go down, but that's after the fact. Solo still going in onto Gilgear. Has another round of concussive shots, but it's not enough damage, as they will instead kill off the Skywrath Mage, and Malady also going to fall. So in the end, it could have been worse for HellRaisers, but it also could have been better.
Just what you want to hear for your team.
Yeah.
Kind of a decent start. At least they get V2 and he gets slowed down. But unfortunately, if Watson makes it out of there, that would have been pretty nice. Just because like they need that gold on both Watson and Rebel, and they just can't find it right now.
No.
And I really worry for when they have a Blink Dagger on no one and he just like starts jumping this Invoker.
True. Yeah, it's, I mean, going to be pretty hard to stop. Like, I mean, obviously you can Ghost Walk and try and get out of there on Invoker, but it's not going to be easy. They just need to split as much as possible, and then, like you said, show up for the fights when Chrono is off cooldown. Now, 90 seconds, and in that time, Navi are going to go right on into the pit.
These skeletons are carrying. The zoom meta does return. I agree. Pop-up picture-in-picture.
Yeah.
Inner Beast with these stupid skeletons is so funny.
I mean, it's just doubling down on all the damage that comes out. It's kind of insane how much gets done. And I mean, every like sort of it's just constant, right? The only thing that really is a cooldown that's a problem that you need to deal with is actually finding the trolls. And as soon as you find them, it's easy. Well,
Gilgear trying to run to this bounty ring. We'll find it. Nice. Big gamer. V-Tune getting a little crazy here. Has an Aegis, so just wants to start a fight, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, this team's going to be able to get there in time, no matter what happens.
And Laze has taken over that troll, by the way. So like, there's no concerns now of it dissipating.
Yeah, that's huge. And then maybe they can get two of them going at once.
Yeah, exactly. Then, all right. Dude, how do they clear this? They need the fireball or something. Limitless, get a shard. Does he have shard? He's got shard. All right, he just got it from the courier.
Yeah, they need that. I mean, any bit of like wave clear at all that they can possibly get is so important.
Eliminating the whole wave.
But Gilgear will get dropped, trying to cut waves back there towards mid. And again, V-Tune controlling the enemy triangle. I mean, this is all you can do, right? Like, there's not anything else that they could really make plays with, really.
The Black Dragon's here. Everyone relax. No skellies, at least. A fireball to fight the fireballs of Limitless.
I like it. But how do you fight ghosts, Trent? How do you fight ghosts? And Warpine Raiders. It's a pine cone. There's no answer for the pine cone. It's too strong.
Strongest unit.
Go in again. Try and blow up one. And actually, Solo getting down low. Solo dead. That's a way to make it work. Okay, okay. So they lose the tier 3 tower, but they get 1 kill at least.
No one just pinged Watson at the bottom. He's like, yeah, nope, still there. Good. We're fine. Keep pushing.
Perfect.
Midas is done now for Rebel.
Cool.
Grove Bow. Okay. Some damage here.
Is there a way that this actually works for them? This would be pretty huge if they can make this play. All right, well, they actually scan the smoke now, so it looks like NaVi should escape from this one. Okay, do they turn back around? Jump in, stun, caught him, done. Solo dies, back-to-back deaths.
Oh my gosh, they get slow. It has the TP.
Yeah.
The roar.
Not quite in time. I mean, again, a 5k gold lead is pretty rough as... Oh, they found the Invoker, though. And gets it off the Ghost Walk, but they have the Dust and then the Chase down. So they will get that kill. Spots out that there's a ward up on the high ground. They're doing a good job of, like, slowing down this pressure from coming in, but, I mean, every one of those deaths just hurts so much on those cores.
There's still a minute and a half left on those Aegis, too.
Yeah.
I like how his Manta is just in his backpack, but he has his branch out. Oh, it's the recipe. My bad.
Yeah, he's got
I thought I saw you spent his gold.
Not quite there yet.
I thought he was just really into that branch, you know.
I mean, it's like a comfort blanket, right?
Mm-hmm. It was there at the start, you know. You just want to carry it through. It's like the gnome in Half-Life. You just want to bring it right to the end. Be like, we did it.
Together.
Melody, all the way in the enemy secret shop. Gonna find the courier. Oh, that's the Manta. Well, no Manta for you. All right, Melody. That's gonna stay a recipe for another 2.5 minutes.
That's the window. They gotta get something done during it. They gotta get something going here because it has been a rough one. Ooh, I think the shard actually would be pretty sick here for Rabel, finishing that one off. And does he buy it out right now? I kind of feel like they need more damage to throw into the chrono, like, because it all comes down to if they get the chrono or not, right? Yeah, and he buys the shard. Okay.
Can they find something? That is the major question. Yeah. Melody's just hanging out of the pit. Not really sure where to go. Just occupying space.
Yeah. I am not
top.
Are they trying to find people bottom, it looks like? Gets vision, and Gilgear is just going to get taken down. The creeps kill him. And on the other side, good blink away by Limitless. Watson! Oh, my goodness. That was super close. Okay. Well, the gold lead continues to grow, but for now at least, HellRaisers able to dodge some of these fights. Watson is queuing up the BKB, wants to get that one done. And as we talked about, Invoker, Hand of Midas done, has the shard. If they can find a good fight, that's all they can really hope for at this point. Veil done too, all the little items.
I like that, yeah. That's an item that can maybe save you. I would love someone to grow. Oh, okay.
Melody. Tornado goes out, connects onto several. Up on the high ground, Melody dodges one, but not any after. And they aren't comfortable going in for the full chrono yet. Okay. So they lose the Bane again, able to dodge a fight.
All right. So important things this game. NaVi did not get a Rax, so the economic advantage is not brutal, because had they gotten a Rax, then you're getting like weaker and stronger and less profitable creeps the whole time.
Yeah, definitely, which is like a big
huge
problem.
Yeah, that's why it's only a 6k lead, because this could have been so much worse if they just gotten even like a single lane, which it looked like they almost could have earlier on. So good news there for HellRaisers. At this point now, all they can try and do is grab these waves and like hide in the trees and stuff, but they have really bad heroes for that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And until then, it means that it's probably going to be about a 10k lead by the time they go Roche.
Okay.
But I think that's what you need to do as HellRaisers is Try and wait for the Roche. They have a good ward over the Roche pit. Unfortunately, it's going to be dissipating in 30 seconds. They probably have to go get some more vision in that area. Maldi did a great job of sneaking in there to get those, but has to make another mission pretty soon.
Right.
Oh, speaking of great wards, I didn't even notice that they planted that one behind the racks up top. That has been living forever. That's such a good Radiant ward.
Yeah, it's been getting that extra bit of vision that's been signaling when they've been wanting to go in and fight. I mean, we saw there also on the graph is they will find Malady, and yeah, quick and easy blow up there. In the meantime, the Invoker is cutting waves up top as well. But it does kind of have that feel where in the next couple of minutes, Navi are going to try and put the clamps on it and get that next Roche once it does respawn. Yeah, no one hunting, not able to find him.
Another great set of wards right there, too, because you know how they have to play right now as HellRaisers? This is one of the few places where they feel like they can get to and farm. And so being able to just like know when they're down there and when he's trying to be greedy and not come back to the base is really useful. Ooh, good Midas on the enemy troll there.
Nice.
Tactical.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting towards these other items if they can buy more time. And I mean, that's the thing that I guess is sort of weird about this situation is oh, there it is. There's the item. The Philly.
There it is, the Philly. Oh, dive bomb. Pew.
Jump in. Enough. They take down Sweet and Strong. That was the Sunstrike afterwards. Malady in trouble. He's going to die. But they might be able to get out with the rest of these guys. Gilgear trying to get away. Not quite going to happen. But they end up losing 2 supports for the Ench. And again, like that extra influx of gold XP, it's all good stuff for HellRaisers who are just trying to stay even.
Yes, as long as the gold goes to Invoker, that's fine. You will sack those 2 supports every single time because Invoker is the one who needs the big item.
Watson trying to go for a kill right now. Oh, that is not going to work on a V-Tune, I don't think. Maybe it will, though, but now out of mana. Tries to TP out. They find him. Do they have enough? There's no roar, no nothing, but they finally break and kill the poor old Faceless Void. That was not the way to go.
Oh, he got dive bomb, dude. I was trying to figure out. I was like, what happened? I was like, oh, okay, dive bomb, right.
Yeah. There was, I was wondering if it was a Yule or something too, but no. Good summon there. Lay's making it happen. Well, Chrono used, no kills gotten, and that was sort of the recipe for success. So I feel like Navi might just be able to run down a lane now if they want to, or just go into Roche because it's going to be up in 20 seconds.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, he was actually surprisingly close to getting V-Tune.
Yeah.
The Sunstrike just wasn't quite on the mark, I think. It looked like it came a little bit late, and he gets to like move a little bit and share the damage, but oh, they grabbed a Sweet Strong again.
Yep. No one finds a kill, and Limitless will be able to TP out afterwards. So again, these trades, Scrappy Dota being played by HellRaisers, trying to stave off Navi here.
It's actually crazy how important the shard has been from Limitless. They lose this game if he didn't get that shard when he like cut that first wave.
Yeah.
This game just would have been over.
I mean, it's definitely true. No doubt about it. BKB done for an Invoker. So opting to go that instead of the Aghanims. Interesting.
It hurts, but I mean, number one, they don't have a chrono for the first. You know, they're still a minute away, and so the odds of getting a good Cataclysm, the potentially game-ending fight, are pretty low. And they don't have a good way to get through that BKB. They only have the Roar, and you know that's something that's fairly easy to play around with your BKB, unless he's the initial target, which can be hard to avoid thanks to the vision of the Beastmaster. So we'll see if they manage to get that catch. Oh, there you go.
Find him. Gilgear going to get caught, but okay, a turn. They drop down the meatballs and not able to get anything afterwards. BKB done for the Faceless Void as well, and Dragon Knight, what? He's about 400 gold away from finishing his BKB on Limitless, but the push is coming now, and they need to find a way to deal with it. Drop down the Fireball,
they gotta hold
off
the chrono
as long as possible. Again, you're really close to finishing off this BKB on the Dragon Knight as well.
What's it? Come home.
They're trying to slow it down as much as possible here.
All right.
Wants to get into items, but I think that they're just going to leave this one.
Yeah, they're giving one. Watson's not coming back.
Okay.
As you said, they want the BKB. Everyone's trying to get their item before the big fight. Might as well give up one lane and see if you can make it work after that.
Yeah, and I mean, again, this gold lead right now, PL has the heart, very, very strong on the Phantom Lancer, but it isn't an insurmountable victory. If they can find a way to sort of snowball this next round of damage in, they do have BKB done on Limitless, but they have to come back for this one, surely.
Yeah, Radiant is blink as well.
Radiant were scanning and trying to find Watson behind him. Stun. V-Tune. Still 3 minutes left on this Aegis. But
I really hope he doesn't spy the blink, though. I think he needs to spy back on Vayne. Oh, he's going in.
They found him. Oh, Bane caught behind enemy lines. And in trouble. They have the dive bomb as well. Walking in, Limitless, doing what he can, trying to take down Solo. They're spreading the damage too much. Just not enough. Gilgear in trouble. Gilgear dead. HellRaisers, they lose the 2 supports. Buyback instantly. Nightmare trying to keep alive this DK, but DK is dead and does not have buyback. Oh, no. And now the Invoker gonna get roared, gonna get found. The Chrono, but the doppelganger! V2, he got out! They Chrono nothing. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. And HellRaisers, they're going to lose so much here as they go in, find themselves the Bane. Watson BKB wearing low. GG is called. What a way to end it. V2 just knew it was coming and jumped right out of the way.
Ooh. Gave him the old Han Solo, you know, just kind of froze him there. Like, this will save you. Unfortunately, that was not the good Carbonite there.
Oh,
for old Rebel. That's the only Chrono on the ally. Perfectly predicted from V2. I mean, to be fair, he had no choice on Watson. He had to go in for that. V2 knew it. Was ready for the dodge, and a total runaway game here from NaVi. Just truly crushing overall.
Yeah, and I mean, again, we saw this coming into it, the draft, and like the switch up of running that Beastmaster last pick. It was so good, and this is, like, to me at least, one of the clearest examples that we've seen of just an outdraft. It feels like, at least.
Yeah, and I mean, again, Lays and Sweden Strong just, dominating their lane once more, and in a way that it makes the rest of the game play out so easily. You know, everyone else did great. No one's 8-0-9 again. Solo's 3-2-13. All the numbers look great. And, you know, Watson has been someone who definitely looked at a lot by a lot of different teams. I think people are very impressed by a lot of his carry potential. And to come in and really shut him down 2 games in a row, looks like NaVi had a bit of a plan.
Right. Well, and I think that it's worth thinking about this team in the context of where they were sort of last season and how they've developed since then. You know, the switch up that they've made. General Aloha Dance no longer on the team after the first tour. And these guys look really solid. I was very, very impressed with them. And I think that particularly because there's been change-ups and we're going into this round where there can be, you know, 3 different teams coming out of Eastern Europe, this could be one of those teams that suddenly makes a huge run. So we'll see how it ends up going. I'm very, very impressed as we get ready to hop on in and take a quick little look at the bracket where we stand now. NaVi going to move on 2-0. HellRaisers will drop down and have to face, I believe, the loser between Team Spirit and Bet Boom. So we're probably going to be expecting a Team Spirit versus NaVi matchup next, which would be really cool. I'm excited to see how that one goes. That'll be fun.
I think everyone's waiting for that, for sure.
Yeah.
We have lots of it. In fact, I believe we actually are going to have 3 series just today.
Yeah.
As we got to run this thing pretty quick here. You know, there's a major coming, and we got 3 teams that want to go. Right. So we need things moving pretty fast over here. So that obviously will be now to beautiful. Thank you so much. With NaVi over HellRaisers. Next will be the Outsiders versus CIS Rejects. And then, of course, Team Spirit versus Bet Boom. So lots of Dota here today, and we're gonna work on getting you guys an interview here.
Yeah, that would be really good. So we're gonna wait for that one. I think that it's also worth talking real quickly about just like there's been a lot of talk about the DPC as a whole and ways that it could be made better, things like that. This sort of accelerated schedule that we're seeing here is, you know, potentially a point that, you know, people could look to as like, does this actually work? Does it look good? And I think one thing that's going to be really interesting to watch is how much teams adjust over the next couple of days. Because in a way, this like accelerated format, there's not this tons amount of preparation. You have like a day to prep maybe for the match that you're going to have to play.
Yeah.
How much are teams going to be able to even prep or scrim or any of that stuff? So some of these teams that might potentially be, would have struggled previously in the DPC, it might be their time now. We'll see.
Yeah, and it sounds like we're going to do a little break before the interview here while we get things set up. So when we're back, interview will be here.
And hello and welcome back, all you wonderful people out there. It's not the R, the S, the T, or the U. It is V-Tune. Sir, how you doing? You just got done with your game. Did you have a fun one?
Hello. Yeah, we got fun. And the biggest our advantage was like we prepared for them.
You did what now? Sorry, I missed the last word there. Prepared for them. You're prepared.
Yeah.
That's what was the prep that you guys did? If you can reveal that. If not, that's fine too.
I don't want to talk about this.
Okay, that's understandable. I do want to ask real quickly, me and Trent here, giving a quick little rundown. What's it like for you as a player where, your team is off running and taking 2 towers in like 5 minutes and you just get to go stay bottom and hit creeps constantly as PL? How nice is that?
It was perfect. I mean, my team was playing so good this game because it's a bit hard for me. I didn't play Dota for the 2 months. Mm-hmm. And like I trying to find the key to win the games. But that's all. And I like that my team makes space for me. It's very good.
Awesome. Trent, how about you? Got some questions for the wonderful V-Tune?
Yeah. Now, I know you said you prepared and you don't want to reveal, but I will say that, at least for us, it felt like it looked like Watson was a pretty big target in terms of him having a very bad game as your opponent carry player, obviously, playing versus him. Does your team ever ask you questions about like, how can we like limit this guy? Like, what do we need to do to like really ruin the enemy carry? Like, do they ask for your perspective a lot in those situations?
Yeah, we're just talking about this, what to pick and what to do, and about to zone him from farm area. It's about actually a second game. About first game, we just knew that we are gonna be stronger and stronger every minute. Like after 25 minutes, we can't lose the game first. But second one, I think Beastmaster last pick won the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that was so solid. You guys just like ran them down, and I mean, we were discussing that they had the Invoker, and the Faceless Void is just there, and it's like, well, everyone wants Invoker Faceless Void, but you guys left it in the pool. You took the Beastmaster, essentially baiting them into sort of sealing their own fate, their own problem by being too slow. It felt like. So I thought that was a really good draft on your part.
Yeah. I just watching like Void has Javelin Mom minute 16, and I said like, guys, we're gonna win for sure. Just wait 2 minutes and go.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, your team, a little bit of struggle towards the end of last season, but now, you're bringing in some new people. It feels like the team is gelling kind of well. How's it been playing with the new players on your team?
I feel in comfort because like in old roster we had a different mindset in games. It's not like better or something, it's just different, and we couldn't get how to say we couldn't get we had problem with communication. That's all. But now it's more simple. It's like you can say what you're seeing. And how to say, these new players gonna listen to you, but after we can discuss about it without anything. That's all. It's very fun for us.
Cool.
Sounds a little bit more like more single-minded, I guess. Like you're following one plan a lot through the game. Is that sort of more what it's like now?
I think yeah.
So the next series that you guys are going to have to play against would be the winner of BB Team versus Team Spirit. I won't ask you to say who you think's going to win, but is there a team that you would maybe rather face off against between those two?
For real, I think everyone can win everyone on this qualifier. It's looks like random for me, but we're gonna prepare for anyone, so it's fine. I just need like more time to come back.
Okay.
And gonna be good.
All right.
Gonna be good. I'm excited to see your guys' games going forward. So good luck. Any final words for the fans before you go? People supporting you out there?
I can say about thanks for support me and our team. It's very important in this time, and we just like hard to say. I forgot the word.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you'll find it at some point. And I'm sure we'll see more and be able to hear more from you in the future as well. So good luck with the rest of the games. And for now, take it easy out there as well. V2.
Thank you so much.
Problem. Man, what a nice, lovely man. That's all I got there, Trent. How are you feeling about this next series that they've got coming up? Team Spirit versus BB Team.
Well, that's not next actually. If you looked at the schedule.
I'm sure.
Sorry.
Okay, the next for them, the next series that they have to play. That's what I was trying to say there. My bad.
Well, I think you know what I'm thinking. Honestly, I think V2 would just be like, yeah, I want to play Team Spirit. As he said, anyone can beat anyone. Right. You might as well face them now, right? Show everyone, because if you beat Team Spirit, that's like first picking the hero in your draft and you just win, and it's like, aha, now they have to deal with this all the time. If you beat Team Spirit in the first matchup, you're gonna feel so good about this qualifier. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, though, as V2 said, he feels like he just needs time because he hasn't played Dota for 2 months. So a little bit tough to go up against the reigning champs in your second series. But so far from what we've seen, NaVi are looking pretty ready.
Absolutely. Yeah, the NaVi are looking very, very good. Excited to see what happens with them going forward. As you can see down at the bottom of the screen, we've got some more action to come up in a little bit with the next series. Outsiders facing off against CIS Rejects, another series to watch for. I believe we have a little bit of a break before we get into that. So for now, we're going to go to a quick break and then maybe a longer break, and then maybe we'll be back as well. So have a good one, everybody. We'll see you on the other side.